sure glad to be here with all of you, and I know you are going to enjoy the rest of our show. I got to run now, but I'm going to bring on a comedian that some of you might know. He is a national touring comedian and the Lowry mailman. Let's welcome Joe Tanner.
Hey, Joe!
How about a hand for Dean Johnson, folks? One more time for Dean. And I do have to thank him one more time. He always introduces me as National Touring Comic. I've been to frickin' Anoka and Elk River. Yeah, now Coon Rapids. Thank you, Make-A-Wish, for making that happen. Actually, I've been doing this. I started a long time ago, about 20 years ago, with Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray's Improv. And then I got hooked up with the Hansons, and yeah, it's been about 20 years of doing stuff. And tonight, this is going to be it. I'm all done. And I put that on. Yeah, boo. You haven't heard the rest of my act. You might say, good, you should have left 20 years ago. But I put it on Facebook. I said, this is it, I'm all done. And one of my buddies wrote on there, you've had more farewell performances than Cher and Brett Favre combined. So I'm sure I'll be back here next year. But anyway, how about that weather we had out there, folks? Anybody enjoying this? I do not know how cold it was today. I drove by the TCF bank to check out the thermometer up there. All I know is cold because they had a picture of a witch's tit. Yeah. But you know, like I said, I'm getting up there. My wife has decided now that we're in our 50s, we're going to become mall walkers. Got any mall walkers out there, folks? Yeah. I don't want to be a mall walker. Okay? I'm not ready for that. She went out and she bought me the tennis shoes, the Adidas tennis shoes, and the big khaki shorts, and the plaid shirt. And it's like, you wasted your money. I'm not going to be a mall walker. I don't want to do it. So last week we're mall walking at North Dallas. We're there like 2 minutes, and she's really fast. We're there 2 minutes, I can't find her. Once she's up, she's gone. So I'm looking around in my dumb shorts, looking for my wife, and I see this young guy. He comes walking toward me. He's got this really weird look on his face. And I say, hey, young guy, what's the matter? He says, I can't find my wife. And I said, well, I can't find mine either. What's your wife look like? And he says, well, she's got blonde hair, really nice boobs, and a nice wiggly butt. And he says, what does your wife look like, mister? And I said, screw my wife, let's go find yours. Now, the first time I told that joke, and that's a joke, I wouldn't say anything about my wife. The first time I told that, I didn't tell her about that joke that was coming up. Well, you can imagine the treatment I got coming home. You know, and all the way home, it was just. And men, like, well, me anyway, we're not smart. I have to fight back.
I agree.
Yeah. You have to fight back. So she's in my ear. So we come to this four-way stop, and I look over, there's a barn with a bunch of cows and pigs over there. So I said, hey, relatives of yours? She said, yeah, they're my in-laws. She got me. But I am from Anoka. I was raised here. We got any Anoka people out there tonight? Couple? Okay. How about Coon Rapids people? Okay, Anoka people, you see where all the Coon Rapids people are? When they don't get these jokes, you can go over there and explain it to them. I'm kidding. I love Coon Rapids. I used to, you guys all remember Tequila Berries? Yeah. And then it was Paddy Wagon and all that stuff. I used to do Laughter in the Loft over there, so we used to be in Coon Rapids all the time. Anybody ever been to a loft show? Laughter in the Loft? 3. Okay? That explains why we're not doing shows over there anymore. But no, anyway, I'm from Anoka, and you know, when I was growing up in the 60s and 70s, Anoka was a whole lot bigger. Like to the south, it went to Champlin. To the west, I think Elk River. To the north, it was like International Falls. But now, all these little towns have popped up. You know, you got Andover. You got Ramsey is out there now then, and they all got these cutesy little towns, and There's all these people moving in that aren't from the area, and you can tell just by talking to them that they're not from here. They don't know how to pronounce the names of some of the towns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to one guy, and he comes up and he goes, "Hey, my kid just had a hockey game last night in Lino Lakes." Lino Lakes, huh? Yeah, then tomorrow we're playing in Soderville. And I thought, Jesus Christ, pal, the O is long, it's Soderville. Where did you go to school at, Blaine? There's some Blaine people out there. Yeah, I told that joke one time. I told that, and all of a sudden this lady just got real frantic in front of me. And she starts waving her hand at me. And normally in comedy, you don't have what they call a question and answer period. So I was trying to ignore her as best as I could. And she looked up at me and I finally said, "Ma'am, what can I help you with?" And she says, "Well, Mr. Man, I don't appreciate your jokes about our little towns here. We are from the Blaine area." And I thought, up your ass, lady, a trailer's a trailer. You put all the shrubs and little things you want around there, and I still see Bridgestone. She got up to storm out of here. She was all pissed off, and it's like, "Mom, come back!" Yeah, so I went to Franklin School in Anoka here. Really? You really went to Franklin?
I did, yeah.
Oh, well, good for you. Franklin School, I don't know if anybody else saw this. My teacher, Miss Gorham.
Oh, I had her.
Did you? Dude, you're still here. You really had Miss Gorham? I just saw her obituary in the paper. 98 years old. I believe it, yeah. Actually, I don't. I think it's bullshit, because I think she was 98 back when we had her. Then it said she died unexpectedly. Fucking 98. How could they not see that coming?